We are back at Hybrid Racing because, you know, I called David and bothered him about doing this project together. So, Hybrid Racing down here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It's great to be back.
Yeah.
Super excited. Yep. We did the K20 swap at Hybrid Racing 2 years ago.
My boys Integra can beat every car at the meet.
But now you're in a brand new shop.
Yeah.
It's a lot nicer. So, EG hatch build, straight and to the point. Already got the motor out. You might be thinking, oh, well, you already did this in an Integra. It's probably about the same. It's not. The chassis itself is similar, but the motor is gonna be completely different. The reason I say that is because last time K20A, this time K24, which is pretty much out of the Honda Odyssey in Japan.
Yeah, this one, the K24A, is the JDM Odyssey motor.
Which here in the States, they had J-Series V6s instead. So that's why, if you're gonna correct us, there you go. But today is basically laying out the groundwork, figuring everything out. We're gonna clean this thing because this poor thing is dirty.
It's pretty dirty.
It's pretty bad. I mean, even the radiator looks like it's rusted inside because that's lovely. At the same time, it's gonna be a great day. Let's go talk about the engine and get started. For this build, we're doing a K24 Turbo. It is a bit more complicated than doing an all-motor setup, to say the least. Thankfully, we have a plethora of parts to work with and to put together over time. And you can call me an idiot, but we're going with stock engine just to see what happens first. So we're gonna send it. If you are unfamiliar with Hybrid Racing is one of the leading parts manufacturers for Hondas around the world. They specialize in everything from shifters to full K-swap kits. They did an absolutely amazing job helping me with my K20 swap in my Acura Integra, and with having such a good experience with their parts, their staff, and customer service, I just couldn't help but come back to them for this project. They do a ton of R&D and design all in-house in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And when you walk into Hybrid Racing, there's this sense of incredible talent and passion for design. This project would not be possible without Hybrid Racing, and I really appreciate all of their help. So if you have a Honda, definitely head over to hybridracing.com and check out their stuff. You will not be disappointed. For this week's project, we have this state-of-the-art stress meter that we're working with. And day one doesn't seem too bad, but I don't know, man. You gotta keep those good vibes, David.
You have to bring them because I don't have them.
Straight up. Side note, if you see David's camera right here, he's doing a more intricate and detailed video about the K24 teardown. And I'm gonna be basically showing it off and doing all the pretty shots of it. He's gonna go more into detail of how you do it. Player 3 has joined the game.
Yeah.
I don't think you were in our videos last time.
He wasn't.
Introduce yourself.
No, I'm Kendall. I am the wholesale manager for Hybrid Racing, so I do all the sales with our dealers. Been here working here for about 3 years. Actually, yeah, this month was my third year here.
Yeah, because like right when I came last time, you were like a year in, I think, about?
Something like that.
Basically, all we're doing is yanking out stuff. Basically, all the stuff we don't need. We're not doing AC, we're not doing heat. I don't care what anybody says. We're gonna make this as efficiently, we're gonna do this as efficiently as possible, and it gets a lot more complicated when you leave that stuff in with the turbo build. So to get this going, we're gonna basically put the motor in, no AC, no heat, and we're gonna pull out the condenser, pull out all that good stuff, but basically leave the brake lines in and all that good stuff so we can stop. And then after that, we clean it. It's that simple, so let's get to it.
Take this and we'll put it back in. What the hell is shape different? The Odyssey K24A.
Voila! An EG with cruise control.
Yeah.
Say what?
God damn.
Sick. Well, there goes the mount.
Doesn't matter.
What a beautiful engine mount. Just look at that. Can't wait to replace.
Like it's sculpted right out of clay, you know? Very organic shape.
Abstract, you just don't understand. So in film school, if somebody had a really, really bad student film, they would just say, it's abstract, you don't understand. Car models be like, with no ratchet.
I know.
What are you talking about?
Guys, I think I found a discovery. I guess you could say this is a ricer.
Oh my god.
Was that actually there?
Yeah, I just discovered it.
We've randomly planted rice.
I wouldn't put it past anybody, man. The memes are high at this place.
It's an inside job. Lord have mercy.
Bro, why is there rice in here?
Yeah, that's, I don't know. What could be, what, I don't even know what to say.
We doing it live. Okay, I say that, but I don't know how long this bolt is.
Ken, you all up in the way, dog. You're in front of the camera, bro. You gotta have
Why are you
camera
ruining my
awareness.
groove? Unbelievable.
You need to cut it. OT Genesis, man. Come on. That was like Sirius XM's like trap house.
Yeah. When I was a little kid, and those that's what I call music CDs were coming out, I would always joke with my friends that there'd be like a Now 20 someday. We didn't think it would be serious, and then it's like at 100 now.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow, that's what I call.
It was just called Now.
Yeah, it was on TV.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
called. Now that's what I call
Yeah,
music
right.
for. It would come on late at night when you were watching MTV.
It would be pretty awesome if you had all of them.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
Like, if you had the whole collection of all
Well,
those
you would
CDs.
see the timeline of how music's
yeah.
changed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, right around like 2017, house music started to get really prevalent,
Yeah.
and pop music just became house music. Yeah, that's what you would see.
Well, right around 2010, that's when like the dance kind of started to blend in with everything with LMFAO and all that crap.
Bro, that's my jam, dog. LMFAO.
It's like neo 80s now.
Yeah. While I was tearing down the engine bay with Kindle, David got to work on some of the maintenance of the K24, specifically the oil pump and just replacing some OEM parts. The K24 is a little bit more difficult of a swap than the K20, but the K24 you can find just about anywhere. It's a really solid engine, and I'm really excited to see what it does. If you want a more in-depth version of the teardown and what David is up to, head over to Hybrid Racing's YouTube channel. They have incredible guides and instructions on how to do these engine swaps. Once we got some of the more tedious stuff out of the way, we finally got down to cleaning the hatch. The engine bay was absolutely disgusting, and it was really nice to just have a perfectly clean slate, especially after removing so many parts. After that, we also pressure washed the K24 and then took an air gun to dry everything out. Next, Derek from Hybrid Racing and I got to work on the interior. We had to pull some stuff out for the AC and the heat in order to make room for some of the other parts. Whenever you take off interior stuff, you get the most flattering camera positions. All right, David, what are you up to?
We are changing the oil pump.
It's also just one of those preventative maintenance things to change your oil pump.
Yeah, well, the K24, the oil pump's a lot larger. It's got balance shafts on it. It doesn't work as well, how do you say? Not necessarily under pressure, but it's just not as good. It's heavy and it's kind of clunky. So we're gonna take it off. We're gonna put the Type S pump on it, which needs a new chain, new tensioner, new guides. And we'll put a new oil pan in that's got the bung for the turbo. But make sure that whenever you put this bolt in here, that the windage tray doesn't actually touch it. It sits on it or it goes around it. Don't actually let it, sit in there. Otherwise, this tray doesn't sit flat.
Thank God.
That's a big hole, bro. You went all the way through on that one?
I went all the way through. It was the first one. I didn't realize how sharp this thing was.
Yo, it cuts.
It cuts.
It cuts.
In order to make the swap work, you unfortunately can't use one of the engine mounts that comes factory with the EG hatch. You have to physically cut it out. This can seem super intimidating if you don't have the right tools, so definitely make sure that you're confident enough to do this part. Souvenir for you.
I'll let you have it. One lucky viewer could receive this magnificent work of art.
For $10,000.
For $10,000.
progress on the swap on day one was more than I could ever imagine. We cleaned up the engine bay, we cut out the factory engine mount, we got all the maintenance done needed with the K24, and we just have a nice clean slate to work with. We're already on the right path to get this project done. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you all liked it, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button. And if you would like to see the next part of the series, don't forget to subscribe. Huge thanks to Hybrid Racing. Make sure to head over to hybridracing.com, and at the same time, I upload on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, and I will see you guys next time, and take it easy. Have a wonderful day. This video is brought to you by Patterson Car Care. Get double of premium original detail product for half the price. Head over to pattersoncarcare.com or go to the link in the description below.